Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here and tell you guys how I manifested a trip to Aruba and the circumstances and issues that I came across and how I used the law of assumption and got my trip. I talked about this on my Spotify and Anchor channel. If you all are interested, you can hop over there. I have far more details there, and a few other things that I tell you that I've manifested step by step. I've had my channel now for a whole year on Spotify, and I'm just now incorporating a few videos on my YouTube channel. So I wanted to get in there and put my face out there because I've been quite shy for the last 2 years. Anyway, I manifested, and I have lipstick, the darkest lipstick on, so it's going to be on my teeth, so I apologize. I have manifested a trip to Aruba, and how I did this, and of course, you know, I paid for my trip to Aruba. It wasn't a free trip. It was just a trip that I happened to invite myself. I had called up my sister, who is a nurse as well, and a makeup artist. And I was going to be appearing on TV. And I might do a video about that, how I manifested being on TV. If any of you follow me on Instagram, I am a bikini model for North Carolina, and I've been on TV many times and in print work many times. I'm an oldie but goodie. But anyway, so I was gonna be on TV, and I needed a makeup artist, and knowing that my sister is a makeup artist, and kind of missing her a little bit. I'd only seen her, I think, before calling her. I'd seen her maybe a couple months before that. So my sister and I are 6 years apart, and I've always believed, because we were so many years apart, there was a reason why we didn't bond growing up. But anyway, she is the total opposite of me. She's a worrywart. She complains. She nitpicks things. She sees the worst before seeing the best. Unlike me, I live in my end, and I assume the best before I assume the worst in most cases. I step off my game many times, just like I know a lot of you all. And that's why I started my Spotify and Anchor channel, manifesting your reality step by step, using the law of assumption. And if any of you are interested, go on over there, check it out, and follow me. I've had that channel now for well over a year. And some of my favorites are actually following me. I just figured that out, and I think that's really cool. But anyway, I teach you over there how to manifest, or how I've manifested some things, including my SP, step by step, because I had started off in law of attraction and could not figure it out. I did all those stupid techniques, you know, the glass of water, the 5-5-5-5 baloney. I couldn't really figure it out. And at the finally, I figured out that it was staying in the knowing. I got a hold of somebody, probably Sammy Ingram, and I know a lot of you know her. I started following her when she only had like 2 or 3 or 4 videos, and I just really liked her vibe, and she helped me to understand And I don't even think that her early videos, she actually mentioned the law of assumption. She was talking about manifesting and having that that vibe, and it just clicked for me one day. And I kept searching and searching and searching for these coaches that were talking about the law of assumption, and just, you know, knowing in your mind that you were going to get your desire, whatever that was. Because I was trying to manifest my ex back, like a lot of us are, and better my relationships, period. So anyway, I started that channel, and I'm a little bit unique than anyone else. And the fact that I don't just tell you how to do it, I tell you how I did it. And I tell you what I was thinking, how I was feeling, and so forth. So anyway, let me get right into it. I know I've rambled, but you know, I'm a real person. Anyway, so I called up my sister because I thought it would be great for her to come and visit me. She and my niece here in North Carolina, they're only in Virginia, and do my makeup, kind of hang out with me and watch me tape an interview with Kathy Ireland. And it's on YouTube, and I'll actually link it in the description of this video so you guys can see me. I'm actually on her show. So anyway, got to talking, and then I thought, you know, it might be, you know, a wasted trip to come all the way here, even though I wanted to see her so badly. So she ended up telling me that she was going to Aruba in January with her bestie, Tammy, and that they had gone before the pandemic, and it's like a tradition for Tammy because January is her birthday. And I'm like, January is my birthday too. I want to go. So, so my sister, Miss Worrywart, complainer, you know, just afraid to speak up kind of personality. She goes, well, I don't know, you know, I don't know how. Oh, she started off, she was like, well, can you pay for it? And I was like, I can pay for it right now. I want to go. Well, how would you get on the same plane as us? And I'm like, I wonder. Let's see, I'm only about 6 hours driving from you. How about maybe if I drove to Virginia? You and I probably could walk down the corridor and get on the plane together. And I think I even said first, before I even made that comment, do you think that all the seats are booked? The whole flight's booked by now? You know, this was September, the end of September. And for January, I said, do you think the seats are all taken by now? And she just was silent. And then I mentioned, you know, the fact that I could drive up there. And she was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. And then she says, well, I don't know. Tammy's kind of squeamish about undressing in front of somebody. And I'm like, it's going to be like that? So then she says, well, you're probably going to have to sleep with me. Do you want to sleep with me? And I'm like, considering we shared a room until I was like 10, maybe even 12, until I finally complained to our parents that I needed to be in my own room. I think I could sleep with you side by side for a couple days. I don't think that would be a problem. And so she was like, well, let me call Tammy and see how she feels about it, and ask her. I said, you know, look, if Tammy feels some kind of way, just ask her. If she feels some kind of way, then no feelings lost, no feelings hurt. I've been many places before, and, you know, no big deal. You guys can go and and do y'all's thing together and have fun. No big deal. Just, ask her. So she says, well, I'm driving and I'll call her when I get home. I said, okay, no problem. So I get, about an hour later, she calls me and says, Tammy says, the more, the merrier. And I'm like, imagine that. Because the whole time I'm thinking to myself, my feelings are not going to be hurt if Tammy doesn't want to, but I have been practicing the law of assumption now for 2 years, and I was going on that trip. I could see myself, that typical photo of everybody with the toes poked out and the coconut, the mixed drink in a coconut shell. I could see myself in those pictures. I could see myself, snapping those photos, or somebody snapping those photos of me. And I'm definitely going to take those types of photos, with my toes in the sand with the ocean in front of me. I'm absolutely going to do that. And I think I'm going to take you guys along. So anyway, after getting that message that Tammy said more the merrier, I immediately, because, my sister had to question if I could pay for it. Because she said, well, Tammy's paying for her whole trip and putting everything on her credit card, and I'll have to pay her back. So she was kind of making it seem like, I couldn't afford it. And basically she couldn't afford to go if it wasn't for Tammy. And so don't even think about me, asking her for money. Well, my sister doesn't have access to my bank account. So as soon as I got that message, I asked her to send me her itinerary, and she could only send me part of it, the first part of it. I booked on the same flight, same time. In fact, I'm going to be sitting next to my sister. So as soon as I can get up with my sister, now that I think about it, I need to get the second half of the itinerary so I can get my assigned seat next to my sissy poo, my little sister, who does not practice positive assumptions. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all about that. And if you're interested in hearing about any more of my manifesting experiences, including my SP, check out my Spotify. And like I hope, I will be able to put that YouTube link where you guys can see me with my makeup all done up, because I ended up getting someone here locally to do it for me. And I was the star of the interview. I brought it all together. All right. Happy manifesting, and stay in that knowing. Stay in that knowing that you are going to get your desire, be it your SP, an experience, a vacation, that new car, that job you want. Definitely, please be positive, stay on top of your mindset, stay on top of your self-concept, because we are powerful. And hopefully I'll talk to you, I am not editing this. So happy manifesting.